And of course, as we have all been urged to increase our consumption of egg production now, let's turn attention to the very recent State of the Nation address by the President Nana Addo Dankwa-Akufo-Addo, because economist and financial analyst Economist Yarboi Annan has expressed dissatisfaction over the President's State of the Nation address last Wednesday. He says the address was another promise and did not tackle the real fundamental issues and how government seeks to face or solve that particular challenge.
It's more about the historical and the present. Unfortunately, what we got was more of a promissory note to say that we promised to do this and we promised to do that. I think that is not where we are. The other aspect of the address was to remind us what happened 2 years ago in terms of the COVID issues, and try to create the impression that we were the only ones in the sub-region who were hit with COVID. I think that places like South Africa and others were more hit than compared to what happened here. And therefore, I think that excuse is becoming irrelevant now. But I think the recognition should be that we are where we are because we took certain wrong decisions that brought us here economically. We are also being told that we spent 17 billion in terms of COVID alone. Well, where you have a budget deficit of about 35 billion and spending 17 billion on COVID, and there is something certainly wrong about it. It's volume loss, and therefore I believe that it is just not justified to say, or his statement couldn't really justify what the 17 billion, because if you pour in 17 billion to an economy such as Ghana, we should have felt it. But that's not what happened, even under COVID. That's not what happened. And therefore, I think the State of the Nation address presented by the President just did not live up to expectation. I would have wished to have heard some of the decisions that were taken and how far we have come with those decisions, especially where we took decisions about planting for food and all that. What is the recent cost of food and why is it so? It cannot be about inflation if cassava prices are high or if plantain prices are high. It cannot be about COVID, and certainly cannot be about Russia and Ukraine. And therefore, some of the things I think we should have done a proper policy introspection than to broadly put everything on the head of COVID and Russia and Ukraine.